All right, today we're going to talk about percent increase and decrease and how to do this in one step. So my favorite is to do method 2. I change the percent to a decimal by dividing it by 100, and then I add 1 to the decimal. This is the shortcut for how to do it. So in exercise 1, it says agronomist, I don't even know how to say that. They're studying how quickly the population of an invasive species of beetles will increase in a controlled farm setting. They calculate the population is increasing at a steady rate of 6% per week. At the beginning of the week, the population is 350 beetles. Find the population of beetles a week later by using method 1. So it says change the percent to a decimal. So 6% equals, so if I do 6 divided by 100, 0.06. Multiply the total amount by the decimal. So I'm multiplying 350 times 0.06 to get 21. And then add it to our original population. So 350 plus 21, equals 371. So I definitely like method 2 better because in this one it's one fell swoop. So I'm doing 100 plus 6% to get 1.06. So I changed the decimal to a percent and I added the decimal to 1. So I'm going to multiply the 350 beetles, the initial population, times 1.06. When I type that in, I get 371. So I like that strategy better. It's less clunky. So let's do this, please, using method 2. We're going to increase 444 by 12%. So increasing means to add 100 plus 12 equals 112, which is 1.12. So as a decimal. So 112% is 1.12. So multiply 1.12 times 440 to get 492.8. Try 2. We're increasing 68 by 8%. So 100 plus 8 is 108, which equals 1.08. So 108% is 1.08. So we're multiplying 1.08 times 68 to get 73.44. Good job. On the last one, can you get 124.2? Remember, if you don't have work written down to get that answer and you just wrote down what I did, you're not really listening to me and you don't get your full credit. Exercise 3. She's saving money, so she's increasing by 2.5% per year. She starts with 720. So we want to figure out how much she'll have at the end of that cycle. So we're going to take 100 plus 2.5, change it to a percent, multiply it by 720, and hopefully you get choice 3. So do the math. It should be written here. Do the math. Show your work. I like to see who writes this down. You don't have to write it, obviously, if you're listening to me. You're going to do the math, show your work. Decreasing, it's the same thing, except in this one, we are going to subtract the decimal from 100. So method 1, we do it in 2 steps. So the coffee starts at 200 degrees Fahrenheit and it's decreasing at a constant rate of 8% per minute. So we would do 200 times 0.08 to get 16. Then we would do 200 minus 16, which is 184 degrees Fahrenheit. Method 2, we would say we're taking 100%, and this time it's decreasing, so we're subtracting 8, which is 92. 92% as a decimal equals 0.92. So we would do 0.92 times 200, type it in one swoop, and we would get 184 degrees. So we're going to do these the same way with the one step. So 100 minus 10, decrease means to subtract, is 90. So we're changing 90 to a decimal. Sorry, I lost my screen. We're changing 90 to a decimal, which is 0.9. So we're doing 0.9 times 620. 0.9 times 620 is 558. For B, when you do it, you should get 20.7. For C, when you do it, 117.73. And for 6, you should get choice 1. So please try those, and then there's a homework section for you. So good luck. Ask me if you need help. Send me a message on Teams. Have an awesome day.